Hi! Welcome Cooking with Kitty. You're making Thanksgiving potatoes. Stay back, Christmas. Wait your turn.
Today we're making two different potato sides for Thanksgiving. We're gonna do a trial run Thanksgiving dinner, and we thought we would give you guys a recipe for two of our favorite Thanksgiving level potatoes. So the first one is going to be a mashed potato, and the other one's going to be a sweet potato. So first thing we need to do is we have the water boiling. We need to add some bay leaves, about 2 to 3, and about 3 cinnamon sticks to the water. So should we go do that?
Yes.
We grab the buckets, let's go over to the stove. Okay, so in the mashed potato water, we're going to add the bay leaves. Can you dump those, the leaves, into this pot? Perfect. And in the sweet potato water, we're going to add the cinnamon sticks. Perfect. We're going to let these come up to a boil. Let's go start peeling the potatoes, right?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Alright, we're going to peel about 2 to 3 pounds of potatoes. Okay?
Yes.
Remember how to peel? Perfect. Keep going. Alright, we got our potatoes peeled. Now it's time to move on to the sweet potato, or yam, whatever you want to call it. So again, helper hand. You want to hold the end, right? Turn it so it's facing down. Go for it. This one's a little tougher, hey? Alright, so we got them all peeled down. Now we're going to cut them down into about 2-inch cubes. Right? Ready to cut?
Yes.
The yams are a little bit more difficult to cut. So I'll do the helper hand on this one. You know, push. Push. There. Perfect. Cut down and push.
Yes.
You do it. Push. Perfect. Again, push down. And again. Push. Good job. Alright, sweet potatoes are all in nice little cubes. Now it's time to move on to the Idahos, right?
Yes.
Push. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our potatoes in these nice chunks. Time to go put them in the boiling water. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Alright, so into the bay leaf water, we're going to dump the potatoes. You want to do it?
Yes.
We'll do it together, okay? Hold our hand here. And down low. We're going to go from away from the water and slowly dump it in. Can you give it a stir? Now time for what? Sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes.
Good job. And now we're going to let these boil for about 15 to 20 minutes until they are fork tender. Alright, it's been about 15, 17 minutes, so let's check. Scoop out a potato, and we're going to stick a fork. And that is good to go. So we're going to strain this, and we're going to move to the table. Alright, potatoes are strained in the bowl, pulled out all the bay leaves. So let's start mashing. First thing we're going to do is half a cup of cream. You pour the cream in there. Grab this. Help your hand here. And just start mashing. Mash. Mash. Can you add in half a cup of butter? There is a lot of dairy going into this because it is Thanksgiving. I'm going to use that to pull it out. Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to add in a couple of pinches of salt. Good job. Okay, now 8 ounces of cream cheese. Go ahead and just dump that right in there. And then half a cup of sour cream. Do this, kind of hold it, and then just scrape it out from the back. Use the rubber spatula and start mixing it together. Alright, looking good. Now, 4 tablespoons of chives. Stir all that up.
Oh, I like potatoes.
Alright, so mashed potatoes are done. We're going to pour them into the pan. And then we're going to scrape that in there and flatten out. And then we're going to move to the mashed potato, or the sweet potatoes, right? Alright, sweet potatoes are out. We pulled out the cinnamon sticks. Now we're going to use half cup of butter. Dump it in there.
It's a pet.
And now what do you got to do? Mash. Mash.
That's hard work.
Alright, now we're going to add in 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Perfect. And then we have a 1/4 teaspoon of powdered ginger, a teaspoon of allspice, a teaspoon of cloves, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Dump those in there. And then we're going to add about 2 teaspoons of Highlands honey. I'm going to let you little stir pour and I'll tell you when to stop. That's good. Now we're going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla. Grab this and fill the cup up. Okay, mix it all together.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Are you ready? Now let's pour it into the pan.
So, I'm stuck.
Good job. Okay, spread it out. There you go. Alright, our pans are ready. We're going to put them into a 350 oven for about 15 minutes. At that point, we'll pull out the mashed potatoes and put on about a cup's worth of shredded cheddar cheese.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
So the mashed potatoes have been there for about 15 minutes. Let's sprinkle cheese on top. There you go. Sprinkle it all over. Spread it out so it's all even. Right? Alright, back in the oven. Careful, it's hot. Back in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes till the cheese melts. Alright, mashed potatoes are done. We're done roasting the sweet potatoes. However, we're going to put marshmallows on top and then put it in the broiler for just a few minutes to get them brown. So let's put some marshmallows on top. Oh. Good marshmallows?
Yes.
So put it in the broiler for just a minute or two just to get them toasty and brown.
Ooh, that looks delicious. Frisky potatoes! And Frisky. Turkey, green beans casserole, cranberry, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and brown. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Thanksgiving is the best.